What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Nothing But Fluttershy. Welcome to a video. This is like the third video today. I'm on a roll! So, you want to know what today's video is? Well, I'll fucking tell you what today's video is. This video is going to be a rant video. Now, you want to know what the fuck I'm ranting about this fucking time? Well, read the fucking title, and I'll fucking tell you. That'll fucking tell you. Oh, shit! We got a rated E game here. Rated E for everyone. Good. Great. Fine. We got rated E10. Mild cartoon violence. Fine. Who gives a fuck? Rated T for teen. Lyrics. Who comes up with this idea? I mean, what? Does mild cartoon violence warrant a fucking E10 rating? Why? It's not like fucking Mortal Kombat where you're ripping someone's throat out and fucking bashing their head in with your head and fucking fatalities all over the place. It's not like Call of Duty where you're shooting Nazi zombies or shooting people, you're fucking your cat. I don't know. I mean, why does the ESRB even have to exist in the first place? We know games, okay? The ESRB has overstayed their fucking welcome. Sure, back in the 90s when they were first implemented, that's fine, because, oh yeah, Doom was rated M, fucking Night Trap was rated M, blah blah blah, fuckity fuck. Get it? That was back in the 90s. Video games are not just for children. And most kids that I know already play these games like Grand Theft Auto and Call of Duty and fucking Halo and shit like that. Hell, when I was 2, I started playing Devil May Cry. I played fucking Max Payne. I played these kind of games when I was 2. So, and you look at how I turned out. I turned out to be an asshole. But that's beside the point. The point is, why does the ESRB have to fucking exist? Why do they have to ruin video games? Like what? You're telling me a kid that's like under 10, under fucking 10 years old can't buy this game because rated E10? You're telling me a kid under the age of teen can buy this game, or they can't? You're telling me a game like fucking, I think I have a good example over here. Well, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. But you know, God of War, which is an M-rated game. You're telling me that a kid that's under 18 can't buy that game because it's for mature audiences only. Why? Who cares? I mean, let the parents decide, okay? Well, I mean, actually don't, because the parents are fucking idiots, and they know that fucking Grand Theft Auto 5 has fucking an M rating on it, and yet they still bitch about their kids playing it. Like, you piece of shit, you bought the game for your fucking child. You don't read the back of the box anyway, and that's another thing. Nobody reads the back of the box anyway. Like, you got fucking rated T. You think anybody reads that? No, they don't read that. That's why you get all these news people of parents complaining about violent video games. Parents complaining about their son or daughter playing fucking Call of Duty at the age of like fucking 2 or 3. You think that maybe if you read the fucking box, you would find out that game is not for your kid. Instead, you buy the game and you bitch about it. You're like, oh, little Monica's playing fucking Call of Duty. She's only like 5. No, it's the game's fault. It's the game's fault. No, it's not, you fucktard. It's your fault. Now get with your asshole and shove up your finger. I don't care. Just stop blaming games and read the box. Otherwise, there's no excuse for the ESRB to even exist. Actually, no, it shouldn't exist anyway. We've already established that video games cannot be for children. You know, just for children. They could be for adults. They could be for cats from another fucking planet. They can be for everyone, or they can be for mature audiences, maybe in the middle. Who cares? And besides, there really shouldn't be such a crazy thing about this thing, because, okay, well, let me give you a little scenario here. Let's say I gave my kid, if I ever had one, let's say I gave my kid Call of Duty. And they were only like fucking 4 or 5. And then I didn't do anything else. I just gave them Call of Duty. There you go. A few years down the line, they shoot up a school. And they blame it on the video game. No, it would be my fault because I didn't teach my kid right from wrong. It's not supposed to be the ESRB's job. I mean, yeah, it kind of helps a small bit, but like I said, we've already established that video games are not just for children. You got games like Halo and Doom and Call of Duty that are fucking M-rated games. Well, most of them, most of the Call of Duty games, some games are like teen. But the majority of Call of Duty games are M-rated. So what we've established is that parents buy these games for their kids, and then they bitch about the same exact game being too violent, too graphic for your children. Like, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen in a game called Grand Theft Auto? Yeah, you fuck prostitutes, maybe. I mean, well, I wouldn't be surprised if you could. And GTA 5 and things like that, but I mean, you curse a lot, you fucking punch people in the street, you steal their cars, steal their money, you blah 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 blah. Grand Theft Auto. What the fuck does that tell you? Well, what does that title tell you? It's gonna be one of those games. So the ESRB doesn't matter in this case because the ESRB already did their fucking job. They warn people, hey, this game is not for mature audiences, and I get it. It's the ESRB's job to warn people that a game may not be suitable for their fucking 2-year-old, or 5-year-old, or however year old your kid is when you're playing video games. Who gives a fuck anyway? But at the end of the day, it's the parents' job. Because I would give my kid, I would give my fucking 5-year-old Call of Duty, but I wouldn't let them play online, because I've seen and heard some shit online that nobody should ever be fucking hearing, at any age, or even saying at any age. So, I mean, I've heard sex jokes up the ass. I get enough of that at my fucking work, at my job. I say that shit enough times that I don't give a fuck, but, shit like that. But I just think that, if parents actually were responsible for once in their pathetic, worthless lives, we may not need the ESRB anymore. I mean, I don't think we really needed it in the first place. I mean, it was going to happen at some point or another that there would come a game like Doom or fucking, anything like, Halo, God of War, where the game is brutal and violent and shit like that. And even if it doesn't matter if the ESRB exists or not. People are still gonna bitch about video games. They're gonna be like, oh, my kid fucking played Power Drone. Now they think they can just ride a car at the fucking age of 5 and fucking do whatever the fuck it is they do with that game. I've never played it yet, so I wouldn't fucking know. But I mean, same thing with NASCAR. You're driving a fucking car in NASCAR. So what? Is your kid gonna, fucking steal your car and go out fucking racing? I don't think so. And it's all about how you parent your child. The video game isn't to blame. Fuck the rating system. It never was to blame for anything. The ESRB and the rating system as a whole, and same with movies and shit. I don't really care much about movies. But, I mean, you could say the same thing about movies. It's that it doesn't need to exist anymore. I mean, yeah, like I said, back in the day when it first came out, sure, you may have needed it here and there. But now that, again, we've established that video games are not for children, and besides, we have the internet now. The internet, for fuck's sake. We got the fucking internet. We have that shit. So, I mean, you can have someone on the internet play Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, whatever. And then they'll be like, yeah, this game is not suitable for your fucking children. This game is not right for anybody, really. Even mature audiences probably shouldn't fucking play Grand Theft Auto. But you get the idea. It's like, come on. Why are you... Okay. Now, one thing I also never understood, this kind of goes along with that to an extent. It's a little off topic, but at the same time, it's not. I will never understand people that work at, Walmart or GameStop that, that sell video games. Like, for example, little Timmy, little Monica, they walk up and they want to, they want to belch, but they also want to buy, Call of Duty. And the person that works, the cashier is like, oh no, you can't play that game, or not without your parents' permission, or whatever. Like, it's a fucking sale, okay? It's a sale. And it's not really your. I mean, yeah, I guess it technically is your job, but it shouldn't be your job to tell a kid that they can't buy COD or GTA or whatever. I mean, honestly, it's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, it is the parents' decision. If the parents don't think the kid is ready to play games like Grand Theft Auto, they can take the game away for a little bit and wait and see how the kid matures and shit like that. I mean, there's no reason. I mean, honestly, if I was someone that worked at GameStop or Walmart in that department, and a little kid walked up to me, wanted to buy, Call of Duty, and the kid was like fucking 5 or 10 or whatever, I'd give it to him. Be like, hey, I was in your position once, so here, you have it. And if your parents say anything, tell them I said fuck you. Not fuck the kid, but like fuck the parents, because like, I mean, it shouldn't really be. I mean, it's a sale. And am I really going to deny anybody, the right to play a video game? I mean, I don't know how these kids were fucking raised. I don't know how these kids are. And ultimately, it's the parents' job in the first place to, parent their children. And if the kid turns out to be an asshole a couple years down the line, hey, I don't care. I mean, it's not my fault. It's the parents' fault at the end. So, really, I think that I feel like nowadays that's a little laid back. I mean, hell, when I was younger, I was like 10 or so. I ended up buying an M-rated game by myself. I didn't need any sort of parents' permission or anything. I bought my own M-rated game without anybody's permission. I'm like, hey, yeah. And I don't know if it was because of the fact that the person that was working at Walmart was an old person that didn't know shit about anything in electronics, or didn't even know what rating systems are, or if it was because they also knew it was kind of bullshit to do it. Plus, a sale is a sale. I mean, you're trying to sell shit to make the company bigger. And I may take the bullet for it, but in the end, I'm gonna tell those parents like a fucking like I'm doing right here, right now. Hey, parents, fuck you. I mean, you shouldn't deny your kid the right to play video games. But if you do, don't blame the fucking cashier. They have to deal with enough shit as is. Don't make a big deal out of the fact that a cashier sold your fucking 5 or 10-year-old Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto or something like that. Don't make a big deal out of it, because I'm not. You see, honestly, I would sell anybody any game they wanted. Doesn't matter what the rating system says. Fuck the ESRB. Fuck the rating system. Fuck what anyone else says. I'm letting the kid play fucking Grand Theft Auto. And also, you know this, right? You know the kid's gonna find a way to play it anyway. I mean, kids have friends. They can buy or go to their house and play Grand Theft Auto that way. Or they can go on, PSN or Xbox Live or something like that, and then go and buy that game. And a lot of kids steal their parents' credit cards, right? So they're gonna buy that game. So you can't stop a kid from playing games. If they really want to play Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty, they will find a way. I find ways around things all the time. And when I was younger, I did even more so. Oh, I can't play Grand Theft Auto? Well, fuck you! I have a friend. I'm going to their house. I'm playing COD. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm playing this, playing that. So I played Grand Theft Auto. I played Call of Duty. I played games that technically I was not allowed to play, but I played them anyway. So, really, at the end of the day, the rating system, the ESRB, does not need to exist. Cashiers should be more open to letting anybody buy whatever the fuck they want. I mean, alcohol, yeah, I understand why that's like, a 21-year-old thing to do. And if you're a little kid, obviously you don't want to give them alcohol. But like a R-rated movie or an M-rated game or something like that, I mean, let them play and watch whatever they want, as long as it's not porn. Okay, if you give your kid porn, you're just a fucking asshole, and you're fucked up. But just let them play Call of Duty, let them play Grand Theft Auto, let them play whatever the fuck they want. Okay. This whole rant was originally about the rating system, and it somehow expanded upon that. And I love it. I love being able to rant about things that don't really seem to make sense. And I know some people are going to disagree, like, oh, little kids shouldn't play Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. I mean, maybe you're right to some extent. But here's my solution for it. Don't let them online. You see, the main problem with games like COD and Grand Theft Auto is the online features. Now, I'm not saying online is bad at all. I fucking love online to an extent because you can play with other people and chat with your friends and whatnot. But for a little kid on like Grand Theft Auto and things like that, there's going to be a bunch of people that are assholes. There's going to be a lot of people that are racist, homophobic, misogynistic. There's going to be a lot of people that are assholes in general, and there's going to be a lot of people that you don't want your kid, hearing or talking to or whatever. So don't let them online. They can play, fucking Call of Duty offline. They can play the campaign or the zombies offline or something like that. They can play whatever offline. They can train in multiplayer offline. For the most part. I mean, yeah, some of the older ones you definitely can. I don't really know about the newer ones, but I'm pretty sure you can play them offline. You can play everything offline in COD nowadays and Grand Theft Auto. But yeah, just let them play it offline. Don't shut them out from the game completely. Basically, in my personal opinion, that's a shitty thing to do. I know some kids that are fucking way more mature than their parents. Way more mature than their grandparents. Way more mature than even the most mature person I know. That's saying something. Yeah, not a whole lot of kids are mature nowadays, but I know some kids that fucking know shit. And they've been through shit. They know a lot of things. And those kids definitely should be allowed to play Call of Duty because they can handle it. But again, at the end of the day, it's all about how you as the parent or the grandparent or aunt, uncle, whatever the fuck you are to that child, how you raise them, how you train them to become a better person. If you don't train them at all and you blame the game, well, maybe you shouldn't have children, okay? Oh, the video game made my kid shoot up a school. No, it's your bad parenting that did that. If your child turns out to be a fucking asshole, fucking brat, it's your fault. You didn't raise them properly. You're a piece of shit. You shouldn't have kids. But if your kids are mature and you teach them to be mature, and you teach them that, these video games are just that. They're just games. They're not real. They may be realistic, but they're not real. And you shouldn't act upon, yes, Call of Duty is real. The military does exist, and World War II existed, and things like that. But, that doesn't mean you should go out, grab a gun, and shoot up everybody and everything in sight. Because that's a good way to get you either killed, arrested, or on death row, which is both death and arrested. So, fuck it. But you get the idea that, it's all about how you raise your kids. And if you raise your kids properly, then good on you. Whatever. But if you're the kind of parent that raises your kids on technology, well, then you're a piece of shit. I believe that there's a time and a place for technology in the kid's life, but it shouldn't be every second of every day. Because that will lead to kids watching porn. I already made a video about that a while ago, where I was at school and I saw a kid watching porn and their parents didn't give a shit. But, so you get the idea that maybe we get rid of the ESRB. Sure, in newer games, it's going to look weird if they get rid of it, because we always associate these kind of things. And also, the rating system is inconsistent. Rated T for teen in this game. Mild language. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, fuck, shit, piss, whatever. But this one, Dance Central, it's rated T for the lyrics. What the fuck does that mean? And I've seen, I think, an E10 game where, a little bit of language in there. It's like, okay, so if this game is E10, and you have mild language like fuck, piss, and cunt, and whatever, why is this game rated T for teen? Like, why? It doesn't mean anything. And I know it's all about the gameplay, really. It's a number of things. The gameplay, it's about stories, it's about whatever's in the game. Whatever's said and heard in the game, and the overall gameplay itself. But, even so, there's a lot of inconsistencies. This game is rated T for teen for a different reason than this game is. And I'm sure it's about the same thing, really. Mild language, lyrics, same fucking thing, really. Some of the songs I've seen on this list have some bad words in it that I don't care. But, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, you should allow your children to play whatever the fuck they want, and as cashiers, you should let anybody buy whatever they want, as long as it's not, sex toys or alcohol, or weed, because weed, I think, should be for whatever, a little bit older people. But, video games and movies, if they want to watch a fucking R-rated movie, let them. If they want to play some fucking COD or GTA, you let them. I mean, I don't think kids should be censored as to what they want to play, what they want to fucking do, what and watch and listen to and shit. I mean, most kids these days listen to fucking rap music that's got a bunch of the N-word in it. Like, really, if you're gonna let your kid listen to a bunch of rap music that's cancerous as fucking hell, why can't you allow them to play Call of Duty? Which is not nearly as bad as rap music is. It makes no sense. Also, another thing, I've seen someone that allows their kid to watch R-rated movies, but they don't allow their kid to play Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto. Okay, again, if you're going to let your kid watch a movie that's R-rated, by themselves, mind you, why are you not allowing them to play Call of Duty or Grand Theft Auto? It doesn't make any sense. Sure, video games are different than movies, because movies are something you can watch, and video games are something you play and you control as, and whatever. But it still makes no sense. Why are you limiting the child as to what they can play or do? Again, I would be the best parent ever. And again, some of you are going to disagree with that statement. It's like, oh, little kids should play Call of Duty. If you let your kid play COD, you're a fucking idiot. No. Again, I played some fucking... I played... I might have played Grand Theft Auto Vice City when I was younger. But I played Max Payne. I played Devil May Cry. I played Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. I played Mortal Kombat. I played all these kind of games. And look at how I turned out. I don't want to shoot up anybody. So I was taught and raised not to do that. So, what the fuck does that tell you? Parents are fucking dumb. They're retarded, and they don't know shit about fuck. And the rating system doesn't really need to exist. There. This whole summer of the fucking video. Made up in 20 fucking, almost 25 minutes, or exactly 25, I don't even know. This OBS is kind of a little off. I mean, it says I'm recording like 24 minutes and like almost 50 seconds, but I'm actually probably recording like 25 minutes. But you get the idea. Like, and besides, these kids may grow up to appreciate culture as well if you allow them to play different kinds of games. I lost it. Anyways, guys and gals, that's it for this fucking video. My rant is practically over. Long story short, people are dumb. Let your kids play whatever the fuck they want, watch whatever the fuck they want, as long as it's not porn or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys and gals. If you like this video, give this video a like. If that was fun too. I gotta eat some fucking McDonald's. Hungry. I ranted so fucking much. I'm hungry. I was already hungry. But now I'm really hungry because I'm wasting time talking about fucking rating systems that don't even need to exist. And other things. By the way, I made a video where I show off all these games that I got. So you should watch that one. It's the last video I made after this one. But yeah. So, anyways, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below so you can notify my future uploads and live streams. And whatever the fuck else that I do. Follow me on Twitch, because I do some live streams on there occasionally. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and bro hoof.